got it. So I finally got the Xbox Series X. What is going on, guys? I'm Consumer Tech Review, and today we got the Xbox Series X, and we're gonna do an unboxing like you've never seen before. We're not just unboxing the Series X, but we're unboxing the Seagate 1TB expansion hard drive, or SSD, as well as the carbon black controller. Now, obviously this is gonna come with the console, but you might not know what the unboxing experience is like with just the controller, so let's get into it. But before I start, there's Amazon links below for the US, UK, and Canada for all of these products in this video. And yes, the Xbox Series X is probably out of stock, but go check below, you might get lucky. That's what happened to me. That's what's happened to everyone that gets it. So go check below. Did you do that? Come back. And let's get into the video. Okay, so should we save the best for last or do the Xbox Series X right now?
Right now.
Right now. All right, we're ready to go. All right, so first of all, this is a heavy box. Check out the side right here. We got the console as well as the controller, 1TB SSD, that's what it comes with. You got Halo Infinite on the back. That hasn't come out yet. A little bit of an issue there, but not a big deal. 4K, 120 hertz, 8K HDR, variable refresh rate. You got everything you need. Obviously, you guys have seen this. On the bottom, just a bunch of stuff, but let's get it open. I'm really not sure. Looks like it opens on the side, maybe? So you cut the tops, and then I think you flip it over. Yes, this is how it opens. You guys ready? I'm so excited. I've never seen an unboxing of it before. Oh my God, there it is. Power your dreams. What a cool unboxing. It was actually kind of smaller than I expected, but here it is. It's heavy. It is actually way heavier than I expected it to be. Okay, let's get this thing open. And there it is. This is the base. Oh my God. And there it is in all of its beauty. Look at this thing. It's heavier than I expected it to be. Wow. Pretty good build quality, definitely better than the Xbox One. Nice drive there, a legit power button, USB on the front. On the back, you have some heatsink stuff right there. You can actually see the copper in there. Looks like more air circulation, and then you have all of this on top, which you can see the green. And that is not a light, it's just painted, but it's done really well. It's more green in the center and less on the edges, and you can see it more the more you angle it. But it's got rubber right here, as well as a ring around the bottom. So you can set it on its side if you want to, like this, or you can set it upright. Let's get more into it. There's supposed to be a controller in the box, and I'm sure that's gonna be in here. So in this, you have an HDMI 2.1. Yes, but this is an HDMI 2.1, so it's actually a fairly lengthy cable, which is nice. Feels high quality. And then you have the charger, which is just this. Is pretty generic, but it's good to see because you'll probably be able to replace it easily if it breaks. You got the manual, which no one's gonna look at, and then you have the controller, okay? Now, I've actually never even used an Xbox Series X controller, but I have used an Xbox One controller quite a bit. Fun fact, they give you batteries, which is nice. Okay, look at this controller. Now, it's not super different, but right away, there's definitely a difference. The material feels more high quality. Everything feels a little bit better put together. Ooh. The buttons on the front are infinitely better. They have this really cool texturizing on it. And then all down here is fully texturized. Now I think on the one, it was texturized here, but it wasn't here. It's fully texturized now. Feels a lot better in hand. Buttons feel clicky. This actually is not my favorite. I think this could be better. The actual material is good. Those clicks are kind of weird. Those all feel nice though. Overall, pretty impressed with the controller. And it is full wireless, and it comes in the box with just one. This is just a little starting guide. I think that's it. I'm gonna open the bottom just to make sure. Okay, yeah, so that is it. That's what comes if you guys are getting an Xbox Series X alone. But we have more stuff to unbox, and then we're gonna plug it in and get first impressions. All right, with that out of the way, we already saw the controller, but we're gonna open up another one to see what it's like. Let's do it right now. Got the tape on the back right there. Get that open, and then I think it opens just like the Xbox Series X, which is really freaking cool. It's got some stuff, a little dust on it from the factory, not a big deal. Taking this thing out, it's exactly the same as the other one, and it also includes batteries. There is a little bit of dust on it from the factory, but again, quality control looks really good so far. All the buttons feel the same. They feel nice and clicky, nice, and they got that rubberized stuff. They feel good, much better than the last gen. I'm so excited to game right now. Well, that's not it. You get some manuals, and you get an Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. There's the code. Use it, guys. You can get 14 days free of the Xbox Game Pass right here. First person to get it gets it. That is the controller. Let's get into the SSD and then we're gonna get this thing plugged in because I'm so excited. Okay, so with the SSD, this is by Seagate. This is made for the Xbox Series X, obviously. So you cut the tape there, comes off right there, and oh my God, look at how tiny that thing is. Oh my Lord. Okay, has a little lift tab. That's it. That's literally it. Okay. This is 1 terabyte of storage. It is a little expensive. Look at this thing. It says Seagate right there. Pop it off. And that's how it goes in. All metal right there. Look at how nice that thing looks. It's got the Xbox logo embossed right there on it. And it is 1 whole terabyte. This thing is tiny. Look at how big that is. And you can see right here, storage expansion. This just goes right in there like that. You just put it in there and it clicks in. And now you got an expansion to your Xbox Series X. Let's get it hooked up. And we're actually gonna hook it up to a 1440p monitor, which is a big reason why I actually got the Series X instead of the PS5. All right, and it just plugs in right in the back. No big power brick like on the Xbox One, and that's it. It's in. All right, now this is the HDMI 2.1 cable, which is pretty long, probably 5 feet, I would say, which is important because HDMI 2.1 cables are very expensive right now. So we're gonna plug this into the back of this monitor. Okay, now they're both plugged in. Let's turn on the monitor. Monitor's good to go. It's a 1440p display. And let's turn on the console. Kind of nervous, don't really know why. Here we go. And it's on. Turning on the controller right there. There it is. Get to screen, Xbox. Wow, look at that. Looks a lot different from the One. I purposely have not looked at a lot of different Xbox Series X content because I didn't want it to taint my experience of the Series X myself. But if you guys can't wait, that's this video for you. So check the link below. See if you guys can get lucky. All right, guys, the updating process just finished. Okay, it says press and hold to turn on your controller. It's on, update controller. So everything has an update. The controller, the console. Very cool. Keep the controller motionless. Another reason that you should get an Xbox Series X over a PS5 is if you ever want to use it with a monitor, 1440p, the Xbox Series X can do it, the PS5 can't. The other reason is if you have one of these plants, it goes perfectly with this. It looks beautiful. As well as you guys know, the Xbox Series X is very similar to a PC, so come over here and look in the top. You can actually see the fan. Okay, we're going to the next thing. This is so cool. Now is where you sign in your Microsoft account. So overall, it didn't take very long for everything to update and stuff. All right, now it's loading in, I think. All right, here it is. Take me home. Let's see what it looks like. I haven't even checked it out, so gotta close it on the screen. And this is what the thing looked like. It looks almost exactly like the old one. So I think maybe it's the exact same, it is. So it's the exact same system, but it's very fast right out of the box. All right, guys, I set everything up and we finally got Horizon 4 downloaded enough where we can play it, and I cannot wait. Let's get this thing booted up. I also set it over to 1440p because that's what this monitor is at 120 hertz. It was super easy to do, actually easier than on the PC. Let me show you how to do it. When you're at your home screen, if you're using a monitor, you go up to your little icon up there, go down to settings, and then you go over right here to general, and you go right over here to TV and display options, and literally just do 4K, 1440p, 1080p, 720p, and then you go right down here, refresh rate, and you either choose 60 or 120, which obviously is gonna be 120. If you have a high refresh rate panel, which you should have. But let's go over and do some Forza Horizon 4. I'm so excited. I'm also gonna see if this thing is gonna consistently hit 120 hertz. I PC game a lot and I'm very used to high refresh rate gaming, so I'll definitely know if it's not 120 hertz. The other thing is how fast it loads, because this thing is supposed to load way quicker. Granted, this is the first time we're loading it on this, but I mean, so far it's loading very quickly. Okay, so right off the bat, this loaded up way quicker that I'm used to on an Xbox. So it's loading right now, syncing data. Okay, I'm gonna get some speakers plugged in. We're literally just gonna put them over here, but it's fine. All right, guys, Forza Horizon 4 finally finished downloading. Let's boot this thing up. I'm so excited. Here it is running at 120 hertz at 1440p. It's loaded in. It's loaded in. Okay, it is very fast. It's definitely high refresh rate. You can tell that by all of this. It's crazy to even have this on an Xbox. All right, guys, now we're actually in it. Okay, let's do this. Okay, now I play Forza Horizon on an Xbox One. I played it on a PC with high refresh rate. This is crazy. The high refresh rate is ridiculous. I mean, I'm playing this at 1440p. It's getting at least 100 frames. 100 frames is extremely noticeable. and that's the most noticeable, is between 60 to 100. That's the crazy jump. So this is getting at least 100 frames, but I wasn't expecting something like Forza Horizon 4 to get, I mean, it looks like it's doing it completely stable. I mean, you can see how fast the menu system is. I know you guys can't actually feel the speed, but that's what it is. It feels way more fluid. This is crazy that this is on an Xbox. I mean, I know they talked about it, and I'm not sure if it's gonna hit a high refresh rate of 4K, but the fact that it's doing it at 1440p is insane. I mean, yes, this isn't ray traced, but I mean, this is like PC level performance, which is ridiculous. And probably gaming on something like a monitor like this is really probably the sweet spot for the Xbox Series X. Now you can game on TVs as well, but you're not, I don't know. I mean, we're gonna have to test 4K at 120 Hertz, and we will be doing that, so go subscribe to my channel. There's gonna be a ton of Xbox Series X content coming. So if you wanna know if the Xbox Series X can legitimately do 120 FPS doing 4K, definitely go subscribe below. But I'm blown away. I mean, I figured I was going to be. There's so much hype around it, and you're kind of like, is the hype real? Is it not real? It's real, it's legit. I feel like I'm gaming on a PC right now. The amount of input lag, everything, it feels like not a console. But this is what consoles are becoming, and it's incredible. Absolutely blown away. Guys, I know it is incredibly hard to get an Xbox Series X right now, but I don't have any special ties or anyone helping me. I just checked Amazon, and I got lucky one time. So go check the Amazon links below and see if you guys will get lucky. That's how you will get it in Xbox Series X. So far, really blown away. Check my channel for a lot more content coming about 4K gaming, the best monitors, and testing out monitors with it, and other things, and TVs, and things such as that. But this was Consumer Tech Review, and I'll see you guys later.